Welcome back in to Arctic Edge Ice Arena, home of the Eastern Michigan Eagles here. As the Eagles taking on the Indiana Tech Warriors for their third game and second home game this season. Indiana wins that face-off, and here they come down into the Eagles offensive zone. This is the first game this season for the Indiana Tech Warriors, so Eagles come into this game much younger, as we all know, but on a technicality, a little more seasoned going into this year. The Eagles played 2 games against the Spartans last weekend, losing both of those in a home-and-home series. As the Eagles send that puck towards the net, got blocked in traffic on the way through, and now here come the Warriors. Episco just sends that one all the way down. Then Nolan will pick it up, go cross ice. Looking for Sitterly, she wasn't there, couldn't find it, turned over to the Warriors. They then lose that puck in the neutral zone. Eagles going with a little bit different of a starting lineup today. E.J. Middendorf started, and Sydney Goodenough as well, back at the defensive line along with Regan Nolan as the back 2 defense markers for the Eagles. As Cochran fights for it on the short corner side, and Maya Berezny will pick up that loose puck and send it towards center ice, where it's then intercepted by Sylvie Legault and sent all the way down back into the Eagles zone. Hard hit by Legault on Goodenough right behind the net. And that pass up to Smith, who chops at it, sends it towards Tumpac. So backhand one goes wide right. And Bask will pick it up behind the net. And then that one shot on net and knocked up out of play by Lindsay Cosella. We'll have our first stoppage with 18:18 to go. A little just warming up for both teams here, getting back into the swing of things. Like I said, Indiana Tech, this is their first game of the year. Eagles haven't played since Saturday, so 6 days off for them as they got beaten by the Spartans in 2 games. And a great move by Episco, but she just gets that one poked away by Cochran. And resetting now back to Episco. She'll backhand that one where Costello will find it in her own zone. Goes right off the boards for Berezny. She'll circle her net, giving chase is number 21, Jaden Rogers. And now right over the blue line and slapped, blocked out in front. Emily Hardy is on that shot, and that puck is chopped up and out of play. Green and Smith in on that action. That sends us to another stoppage. Just under over 2.5 in the game gone by. Middendorf going at this draw with senior Allison Green, the Buffalo, New York native, and she wins that draw and could not keep it in the zone. Great face-off win, just couldn't keep it in the zone. Murray was in the right spot, just barely went past the outstretched stick. And the Warriors are forced to reset. And now Murray, with Bree Rumps giving chase, she loses the puck. Newland going at that one with Green once again. Circling that shot, save, rebound shot, and they score! The first goal of the game belongs to Allison Green, the senior forward, putting the Indiana Tech Warriors up 1-0. 3 minutes into this game. Right place, right time, got the rebounds. Alexis Humphrey starting in net for the Eagles. She's been a starter so far. That's right place, right time. Beautiful save on the first attempt, and just face too many shots at once. You're eventually going to let one through, and that's what happened to Humphreys. There's now Indiana right back on attack as Gagnon can't keep that puck on her stick. Enough circling the net. Skating in circles. No, it was Gilmore. She'll wrist that one high and wide. Cormier picks that one up, sends it around the world all the way back up to the blue line. Eagles clear, but taken away right away again by Gilmore. And now here come Indiana Tech once again. He's playing with tenacious offense. 2 shots, 1 goal. Most of the game feels like has played in the Eagles zone so far, as Poirier looks to clear. She does. Try to go around off the boards to herself, but now he does the puck down into the Warriors' short corner zones where the Eagles live. And once again turned over and taken away. Dancing through the neutral zone goes Avery Johnson, who fires that one. And it's saved and frozen up by Humphreys. Face-off's coming from the blocker side here of Humphreys. Face-off is won by Green as she sends that one back towards her defenseman, who launches it down back behind the net as it's free. Big hit out in front by Middendorf on Murray. Allows Luce to get free, try to dance away, and kept in the zone after a big collision. Luce once again doing all she can to clear, and she just can't. Great defense from Indiana Tech. Right along the boards it goes. Green and Nolan fighting. And all out in front goes to the backhand. Murray sliding that one. Saved by Humphreys, or it never got through. As the Eagles finally clear and force Indiana Tech to reset. That goal by Green was her 36th of her D1 career. A beautiful one, might I add, as well, right off the rebound. Circling back behind the net come the Warriors, making a beautiful play right out of their own zone. It's getting all the way back down, going coast to coast, firing towards the slot. And that one knocked around and out in front. Gagnon sent that one on a one-time attempt. Crisbell was there. So was Grenier. But Humphreys up for the task on this one. Freezes that puck up. And we'll get a face-off coming from her glove side. Tupac going at this one with Gagnon. As Tupac wins it, Cochran will send that one around the boards. Big collision right at the blue line and kept in the zone by the Warriors. Gagnon will send it back down right behind the net where it came from. Pushed forward and through by Cochran, and Smith fanned on that one, allowing the Warriors to once again keep it in the zone. Well, physical back behind the net from Cochran and Crisbell. As Berezny has that one poked free, and it's picked up by Grenier, and she'll send that one a little wide of the net. Would have had a good opportunity there. Berezny pokes it through. Tries to go off the boards to herself, and it's taken away. Emma Smith going to go to the box for 2 after a tripping there on the go. Eagles touch. Ref's arm is in the air, and we'll have a 2-minute power play for the Indiana Tech Warriors with 13:47 to go. What? 2 minutes, 13:47 to go. As the Eagles do good on that face-off as they win that one and look to clear. As Sidley, the captain, picks that up, harassed and loses the puck behind the net, and Sydney Goodenough goes to her bench, her captain. Finds the puck, and around the boards it goes, trying to clear. The Eagles can't. Kept in the zone by the captain, wristed on net. Blocked before it got there, but Green almost had a great scoring opportunity for her second of the game, second of the first period. Battle along right in front of the boards. Nolan going at it with Gagnon, and joining in on the fun with Murray. As the Warriors go blue on the blue line, and Nolan reads it beautifully. Intercepts it and clears. Like the free safety sitting in the back, reading the quarterback's eyes. Picked it off and cleared. With just over a minute to go on the penalty kill for the Eagles, and here come the Warriors. All the way down comes Gilmore. She'll stop on a down, go back to the blue line. Little 2-man game with her and Whitnick as that puck escapes all on its own. Little miscommunication from those two as Warriors resetting, and a nice deke move from Gilmore once again. As she'll go all the way, circles back around, up top at the blue line. Couple passes around the outside, get the defense moving. That one goes wide. Rebound shot. Humphries is there. Save. Nolan lays the hammer right as the whistle blows as Grenier goes down. 29 seconds to go. Eagles making a full lineup switch. Warriors are making a full lineup switch. Very good penalty kill so far. Like I said, 29 seconds remaining. Couple good opportunities, but Humphries playing that post well, not allowing any room for that puck to squirt in. It remains 1-0 as it goes back behind the net. Lutz comes in and pokes it free as Costello will try to find out to Heater. Goes off her leg and kept in the zone. Green goes cross ice. Eagles can't clear as it goes once again back behind their net. Out in front, off the stick of Humphries. Skaters down in front of the net, and ref will blow the whistle. As the goal came out of the post. Penalty kill is over for the Eagles. A little bit of a stressful one. A couple opportunities there for the Warriors. Nevertheless, a great kill. As we'll be back on 5-on-5 once again. Newland coming in, and so does Caden Birch. Wolford going at this draw with Gagnon. As the Eagles pick up the loose puck, that's Sydney Heater, and then she has it instantly taken away. Wristed on net. Humphries there and saves it, freezes it up. Bask on that shot. Great look. Great play on defense, really. Just picking the pocket of Heater and finding a wrist shot. As the Warriors making a lineup switch here with 11:37 to go. Warriors win that face-off draw as Birch tries to clear, goes off the boards, kicked in by Legault. Great play by her to keep it in. The Eagles clear, and the Indiana Tech Warriors will reset and blow a great couple deke moves through the neutral zone. Goes Legault and then loses that puck, and it slides right up to Humphries. Gets the glove over top and freezes it up with 11:11 to go. Eagles once again making a full 5 lineup switch. Middendorf, Goodenough, Nolan, Lutz, and Sitterly on the ice for the Eagles. Georgia Criswell going at that draw. She wins it. Lutz makes a great play. And Sitterly has it poked away by Legault. And Lutz, with some blazing speed, sends that one around behind the net. This goes right back to where it came. Lutz intercepted it. Picked up by Middendorf. Back to Goodenough. She'll slap one from the blue line. That goes a little bit wide to the left. Another shot on net. Nolan from the blue line this time. That was kicked out and blocked. So we got a fight along the boards, and the puck does escape the zone. Eagles forced to tag up and reset. Goodenough goes off the boards to Lutz. Lutz being hounded by Whitnick. As it's taken away, and here comes Green. One-on-one with Goodenough. Wristed that one. Goodenough got her skate in the way. To block that one before it got to Humphries, and now here comes Middendorf. Eagles making a change. Slid out in front into the slot and just smacked away and out of his zone. Great clear by the Warriors. Costello is going to send that one back towards Lutz, who's coming off the ice now. And here come the Warriors through the neutral zone. Murray stops on a dime. Costello goes flying past, keeping it in the zone. A great play there. That one's sent back towards the blue line, and it's picked up by Gilmore, and that one rung the post as it was backhanded through just the outside, and that one through traffic got to Humphries. Down in the butterfly, got the pad on it. Couple good looks for the Warriors. As Gilmore stops. Off the boards it goes. Circling around his Gagnon, and she has it poked away by Smith. Emma Smith with a great play to clear and give her team a little breather as Sidley comes off and Berezny comes on. With the Warriors once again right back into it. And send that one, dump it into the zone. Big hit by Costello right on the boards as the puck goes to Smith around, which will send it towards the middle. Couple Eagles in the area. No one really found the puck as it slides back down into the Eagles' deep zone as Newland slipping on that one. Tried to clear, couldn't. Now she picks it up once again as Baskell poked that one free. Stop on a dime. Great move. Here comes Baskett. She'll fire that one, and it goes wide. Going for it around the boards. Johnson sent that one a little too far wide. As Legault makes a great couple deep moves. And she'll keep circling. Toe drags. Wristed. Blocked before it got there. Dancing around the offensive zone was Legault. Cochran will send that one off the boards. Racing forward is Rumps ahead of the pack. Icing waved off because Bree Rumps with the hustle got all the way down there. And now we'll have a scrum as that puck is chopped way up into the air. And picked up by Middendorf. Sends that one, drops it off for a one-timer. Newland was weirdly chopped up there. Almost floated in the air like a pop fly and then frozen up by Rose Lennon, the junior goalie from Richmond, Quebec. We haven't had to say her name much. Not a lot of shots on goal in the first 12 minutes for the Eagles, but most of the play came in the Eagles' defensive zone. As that one is sent right at Lennon, and she'll get her stick down and knock that one free. And all the way out towards the blue line it goes. Green goes cross ice. And now here come the Warriors. Green down the sideline. That one was a Pisco. And she loses it. Hastings racing for it. As she could not quite get there before Green got there. And now the Warriors will send that one. Dump it all the way back down. As Nolan fighting with Murray. Couldn't quite clear as Murray made a great play. As that one's chipped up and diving save is Alexis Humphreys down in the splits. What a save on Whitnick. Led in the early one, but since then Humphreys has been keeping her team in this game and stolen away there. As into the behind the net it goes. Goes in towards the neutral zone, picked up by Goodenough. Towards the fire, that one towards the slot, I should say. And the Warriors just sound on defense. Don't allow anything easy as Heater gets hit hard into the boards. Ref's arm in the air. Humphreys went towards the bench. Got about halfway there and skates all the way back. As the Eagles, there's a chance that this is should be boarded. So ref decides to call. Either way, Eagles gonna have a power play to even this game at 1. Indiana Tech looking very sound, looking very comfortable here in their first game. Like I said, there are a lot of returning players from last year, still fairly young teams, some grad transfers in here. They went 20-12 last year. Just a two-minute minor on this one for the Eagles. But 20-2 last year for the Warriors. Great season. And you can see why. They're just sound on offense, sound on defense. Really start on the defensive end is right there, as I'm saying. Intercepted, and now here they come. Green once again making plays all over. Tries to find Murray out in front, and it's in the back of the net as Green finds the loose puck. And a short-handed goal for the Indiana Warriors. Bouncing free in the slot as she went to go to Murray for the one-timer. And Green, Allison Green, have yourself a first period. 2 goals, multiple steals, just making the hustle plays. It's 5-on-4. And she extends the Warriors' lead to 2. Just about her lead, extending it to 2. As the Eagles really needing to regroup now with this last minute and 30 on the power play as Costello fans on it, loses it. and then finds Heater off the boards. Heater lost that one in her skates. And she'll try to dump it down, but it's picked up by Whitnick. And Newland at the blue line. Just sends that one towards the net. Got on goal, bounced up back behind the net, and trying to clear all the Warriors, and they do. Costello couldn't keep it in the zone. Newland all the way from her left defenseman spot. Up to Toompuck. Chops it towards Heater. A little too far, and Hardy right there to pick it up for the Warriors. And sending that one all the way down into the Eagle zone was a Piscopo. As Newland looking for something to do with it. Up to Toompuck. Goes just too far for Lutz. Nearly would have been breakaway one-on-one. Just a little too far as Lutz. Off the boards, Newland fires that one, blocked before it got there. Great play by Avery Johnson with the skate. As the Warriors have 14 seconds left on this power penalty kill. Costello fires that one. Goes a little wide of the net. Backhanded off the boards and clearing are the Warriors. Icing waved off as there was a second left, and Costello will pick it up with 4:25 to go. And the Warriors pick up the loose puck, and it's offsides on Gilmore. 2-0 our score. 4:21 to go, and Allison Green is just having a night to start here at Arctic Edge. See if she can win this face-off. As Heater finds the loose puck. 2 Eagles, 2 Warriors, and getting the loose puck once again is Green as she goes looking for the assist, and she got it. And the Warriors go up 3-0. Murray. Hallie Murray gets on the board. I just cannot believe Allison Green right now. She is doing it all. 2 goals, 1 apple. And the Warriors up 3-0. You see Middendorf coming, keeping her goalie in the game, giving her props. There's a 3-0 first period. It's not what you want if you're the home ice team here. There's a big hit by Rumps. Goes down to the ice. Goes Terpstra, and that one is then frozen up by Lennon. But Hallie Murray, the junior out of Waterloo, Ontario, finds the back of the net. We'll have a face-off coming from the glove side here of Lennon. Is around the back side of the boards it goes. A couple players from each team battling for it on this scrum. That was Murray's 17th goal of her career, first of the season. And the Warriors in its own intercepted. Rumps, right place, right time, poked it free. Great play by her. Streaks through the passing lane. And now out and towards the slot it is. Fired on net and a save! Diving. Lennon got the pad to it. And once again, back down to that short corner. Rumps coming off the ice, and here come the Warriors. Deeking through the neutral zone goes Kurzbell. As he was hounded by Eagles. That's good enough. Nearly has it taken away. Middendorf just gets it out. So here comes, oh, what a move. Another great move. As Legault made 2 Eagles miss. And then eventually defense caught up with her, poked it free. Nolan makes a nice move, makes another nice move. And here she comes, Regan Nolan. All the way down, goes coast to coast, and that one blocked before it got there. Off the boards it goes. Toompuck is there to get in the way. She'll kind of frees up the play a little nicely, allows the Eagles to pick it up as Smith will send that one off the boards. And icing will be called with 2:14 to go in the first period. Both teams making subs as Nolan comes back on the ice looking a little winded after that coast to coast. Green going at this draw for the Warriors and Tupac for the Eagles. Costello goes off the boards. Nobody really there. As Smith will try to fight for it. She's kicking at it. Finally comes free and picked up by Green, who goes just behind Whitnick. Would have had another great pass to a great scoring chance. Murray loses that one. As Nolan goes off the boards. Smith couldn't clear. Green goes off the boards. Murray towards the slot. And knocked around and out of the zone it goes. Berezny. Just a jolt of energy as Maya Berezny. I say it every game, but it's so fun to watch. As Green will pick it up behind the net. Taken away by the Eagles in the offensive zone. Trying to clear. Diving to the ice. Costello slides into the boards as she's still down. Slowly gets back up. And Whitnick made an attempt and then send it all the way around. Another scrum right in front of the boards. Costello pokes that one free. Cormier will send that one back where it came from all the way around where Heater will find it. She'll go cross ice. It's chipped up and could not get there. Was Cormier. She would have had a dead breakaway. One-on-one is in the slot. It goes. Chopped up around. The backhand. It's out in front and then cleared. Even when you think the Warriors are getting a little laxed on defense, they make a great play right at the end. With under 30 seconds to go, can the Eagles net one to try to limit the damage in this first period? But here come the Warriors. As that one is sent down back towards the corner. Grenier, and now Heater has that one taken away. Under 10 to go. As Wolford will just chop that one towards Heater off the boards. The Eagles clear, and we have 20 minutes played. It's been all Warriors in Allison Green masterclass to start this game. And welcome back to the second period between the Warriors and the Eagles. In the first period, that was very dominated by the Warriors, and Allison Green in particular, responsible for all 3 goals, 2 goals, 1 assist. And the Warriors showed no signs of all-season rust, nothing at all, as that one goes towards the middle and was chipped up and out. Around the boards it goes Nolan. She'll send that one. Middendorf picks it up. And she'll send that one cross ice. Loose to Sidderly off her skate. Gilmore's there to pick that loose puck up and go back towards the other side for the Warriors. As Nolan picks it up in her defensive zone, back behind the net once again for the Eagles. It's where they've lived today, unfortunately, is the Warriors have just played with pounding pressure on offense and defense. Eagles looking, I think they got a little bit of pop here to start the second period. Lutz and Tupac down there in the offensive zone trying to find it. As Berezny, say it every time, said it in the first period, always full of energy. And that's what the Eagles need, is a spark. Try to get some momentum back in their favor if they're going to make a comeback here. As the Warriors back behind her, and that is Terpstra, keeping it in the zone for the Eagles. And now the Warriors clear, looking to go to the outstretched stick of Green. And Green. And down she goes, hitting her head and the ref's arm in the air. Interesting call from across the ice. Going to the box for the Eagles would be number 23, Kalina Cochran. She'll get 2 minutes for tripping, and that's not what you want. Less than 2 minutes into the period, down 3, and you get a penalty. I mean, we saw one shorthanded goal in the first period. Let's see if we can see another one. But here come the Warriors. It's a roughing penalty on Cochran, not tripping. As down goes Gagnon. The puck is loose and picked up and cleared out of the zone. A great play by Timpak. And look at Sidderly. She knows where this game is going, how it's gone, and she's looking to make that shorthanded goal. Burst it all the way down there after the Eagles cleared it. It was off the boards. It goes. It kept in the zone beautifully. And then there's the clear for the Eagles. And Abby Tumpak, 1-on-1, wristed that one. And what a play again on the defensive side. Episcopo just got down, got the skate in front of it. Now she goes coast to coast, dancing around the ice. So she'll just backhand that one back behind the net. Just sent towards the slot. Humphreys there to read it and freeze it up with 17:03 to go. Berezny going at this draw for the Eagles. They win it and cleared all the way down. Kaylin Lutz sent that one for the Eagles. As Gilmore looking for her teammate. And Berezny coming in. Takes down Whitnick. But Gilmore there. As along the left side it goes. The Eagles playing with a lot of pop here. A lot of energy is what they need. And the Warriors are responding and matching that energy. As we go a little tic-tac-toe. Wristed on net. Bouncing around out in front. Still free. Humphreys couldn't freeze it, but she makes the play she needed to. Keeps the puck out of the back of the net. It's Costello trying to pick up a loose puck here as we'll have another scrum 2v2. As Wolford comes on the ice. As that penalty is now over, the Eagles clear it, kill it. And around back behind the net it goes once again. Picked up by Whitnick. She tried to go with the backhand. Berezny, what a move. And here she comes. You can see the speed on display. She'll try to reach one. Blocked before it got there. Cleared up and away. Terpstra, she'll go off the boards to Grenier. And she'll fire one. Blocked. Another great defensive play. We've seen so many. That's Iris Newland getting her ankle and skate in the way. Eagles really looking for something. Got to step up here. The Eagles down their starting center today. Avery Rutherford not playing today due to an ankle injury. She tried to skate in warm-ups, got suited up, and just decided she couldn't go. And oh my goodness, what a move. What a play. A toe drag swag into a backhand. Absolutely disgusting. Allison Green cannot be stopped today. A hat trick, and we aren't even 10 minutes into the second period. 3 goals, 1 assist. Have yourself an opening night, Allison Green. Oh my gosh, what a play. The Warriors will pick up that puck off the face-off as Nolan goes cross ice. Off the boards it goes. EJ Middendorf couldn't find that loose puck. Still loose in front of the neutral zone. Picked up and crossing the line there is Bask for the Warriors. Nolan giving chase. Good enough is down there too. Circling off the pad of Humphreys, and then that puck escapes to the corner. Another scrum sees along as that puck does come free. Still back behind the net. Trying to clear the Eagles, and they can't. And now it's finally good enough. It comes away with it. Fires it off the glass. Clears. And here comes Middendorf. 2-on-1. Wrists it and scores! EJ Middendorf with her first of her career. A beauty fake the pass cross ice. Siddeley was there waiting for the pass. Middendorf takes it herself right over the outstretched glove of Lennon. And the freshman from St. Charles will get her first of the game and her first of her career. 1-4 with 13:50 to go, and you can see it on the Eagles bench. They're loving it. They're happy for her. And they're looking to use that energy to get back into this game. As Gilmore sends it right back to where she came from, and out of the zone it goes. Whitnick couldn't keep it on her stick. There's Terpstra. Sent that one a little too far and wide. Costello will just flick it right off the boards. Kept in the zone by Whitnick, and she'll send it right back where it came from. Smith sends it off the boards, and it's cleared up and out of the way. Picked up by Sylvie Legault. As Heater came in and just kind of kicked it, lost it. No one really knew where it was for a second. All right, here come the Warriors. Murray, she's got one tonight. Showing off her speed and then loses that puck. And it's poked around. Circles back behind the net and a big hit along the boards, and the ref's going to blow his whistle. 12:42 to go. We're going to get a penalty. Considerably good enough. Tupac and Nolan, the 4 on the ice to kill this penalty here. Like I said, the Eagles last year, 8th most penalized team in D2. They averaged just over 6 minutes a game. And right now at D2, they are not where they would want to be. They're just over 10 minutes. Sydney Heater going to the box for 2 after laying a big hit along the boards. The energy feels like it just got sucked out of this building. So gaining fans on that one. The Eagles giving a little bit of chase here. Trying to clear, and they do. Sydney good enough. So we'll send that one towards the net. Got on net, and a great blocker save from Lennon. And now here come the Warriors. Here comes Green once again. And look at her just glide around the ice. Just looks like she cannot be touched tonight. She gets poked free and a big collision back behind the boards. Great play to keep it fairly close into the zone by Terpstra. She'll wait for her team to clear. Just skating in the little figure eights now. She'll go backhand. Got caught up in the skate. Tupac sends it towards the net. And an easy routine save there for Lennon. Terpstra picks it up. So resets behind her net. As Rump's giving chase. Forces her one direction. And that one sent all the way down. Icing waved off. And wrapping it around and out in front. Alexis Humphreys up to the task there. Freezes it up. 11:05 to go and 23 seconds on the power play. Face-off is won and taken by the Warriors. Blue line to blue line. Right to the corner, wristed and high and wide. That was a beautifully designed play right off a face-off. Whitnick had a shot, just put it a little too high and wide. And then that one is sent towards Humphreys. She got her glove on it, and it bounced down free. But the Eagles clear off that penalty. Back onto the ice comes Heater. And here come the Eagles. Lutz to Heater. Wristed. Rebound is there and cleared away by Johnson. And now Bask down the other way. Just dumps it into that short corner. Once again, Costello goes down. And batted around out in front. Bouncing puck. Lutz will find it. And go all the way around the world once again. And it does clear. Warriors forced to tag up as Heater will find that puck. She comes in into a 1-on-4. Chops it towards the net. Goes wide to the right. As Gilmore slides through center ice. Crosses the red line into the Eagles zone. Dumps it down. Behind the net it goes once again. Newland couldn't clear. It's out in front. Batted around. Poked up. Bouncing puck. And here comes Maya Berezny now. Makes a couple nice moves. And alone and scores! And Maya Berezny showing off her own dirty dangles. And just goes short side. Both goals have been over that glove side, that left side of Lennon. And what a move. Well, forehand, backhand, forehand, slid it through and chopped it up short side. And we got a 2-goal game with 9:31 to go in the second period. Maya Berezny gets her first of the year after putting up 13 last year. As Episcopo loses that one, but it's picked up by Green. She goes off the boards to Murray. Back to Green. And this 1-2 punch from the Warriors has been the difference. Is out in front. It goes. Sent towards the net. Batted around. Came free and out to the left. And a big hit into the boards. Goes Murray. But she gets up. That one goes wide. Murray's got it again. That one goes wide again. And Smith will clear it. Off the boards it goes, and icing called with 8:45 to go. 4-2 game. Eagles have new life. Gave up one to start the game. To start the second period. And then 2 fired back on the Warriors. Middendorf and Berezny getting their first of the season. It's always good to net your first. Feels good. Get the confidence back. And that's just what the Eagles need. Is that one's wristed. Didn't get there. And then the rebound is fired into the back of the net. Humphreys went down trying to get the first one. Was out of position, and the rebound finds its way upper 90 over the glove side once again for the Warriors to extend their lead 5-2. And they've just responded so well to these Eastern Michigan Eagles. 3-0 lead at the start of the period. Give up 2 goals, respond with 2 more of their own. As Terpstro's got it, dancing around in her own zone. Lutz giving chase. Goes cross ice. Whitnick bounces around. And now here comes Caitlin Lutz. As Nolan circles and just sends it around for Sitterly to pick up in the short corner. And Sitterly goes all the way back towards the blue line, and Nolan fires one, and it's saved and gloved up by Lennon up to the task. 7:55, just under 8 to go, just over 12 played. And we've seen a 4-goal second period. Bass going at this with Middendorf. He's bouncing and loose and shot out. And a rebounded shot and saved. Lennon. 2 very, very good saves. As Legault can't clear. Off the skate, right on the blue line. It stayed in. And then picked up by Hardy. As here comes Hardy. She goes up towards Jaden Rogers and has it intercepted. Cormier giving chase as Sitterly makes a nice move. Found the loose puck. Sends it towards Lennon, and she'll just knock it away with the stick. Trying to drop it off for Nolan with Middendorf, and the Warriors were all over that. As Legault loses that one at center ice. Nolan up to Weiland, and here comes Middendorf in. So wrist another one, and it just goes wide. Almost looking for her second of the game, just a little bit too wide. Makes a nice move there is Cormier. She goes down. Costello couldn't keep it in the zone. Eagles forced to tag up and reset. Cormier can't touch that one. And Hardy chops it. Picked up by Legault. And through the legs going Green. Stopping on a dime. Green got her ankles broken a little bit on that one. It's going cross ice there. Couldn't keep it on the stick with Sydney Heater. And the Warriors now just taking their time in the neutral zone. Lost that one. Heater tries to poke it through, can't. And now here comes Gagnon once again. Down the right side, circles. Around, fired towards the blue line. And that one sent just wide by Episcopo. And the Eagles look to clear. Costello dancing around, had it poked away. Can't clear yet. This has been all pressure by the Warriors. And finally the puck bounces over this outstretched stick of Terpstra. As she dances all the way in. Backhand and Humphreys read that one all the way. She gave up one of those same from the opposite side, but read that one and was with it the whole way. And now the Eagles trying to make something happen after a great defensive stand and can't, as that one shot off the side of the net. Costello will pick it up, and she'll just tap it forward. Rumps backhands it. Too wide for Cochran. As the go, couldn't quite get there. All the way back around the boards it goes. And out of the zone it goes now. Hardy back skating, looking for something to do with it. Sends it right at the skate of Johnson. It's picked up by Middendorf. Got held, and Hardy touches that one. And we'll have Bask going to the penalty box. She skated right over there. She knew it. And the Eagles, down 3 with 4:29 to go, are going to have a 2-minute power play. They're 0 for 1 to start the day. I'm sure they'd love to change that one. As the sophomore, Bask will be in the box for 2. Sidley going against Murray for this draw. Lutz and Sidley, the top 2 goal scorers for the Eagles on the ice for this power play. Nolan, the highest scoring defenseman, and you see why. Slaps it from just inside the blue line, and once again over the glove, as she nets her first of the season. Hits a little celly, and the team is loving it. Regan Nolan had 21 goals last year, led the defense in goals for the Eagles. And as I was talking about her, shows you why. And the Eagles bring it back within 2 with 4:20 to go. And what has been an action-packed second period. As Esprado will send that one. And post free, and here comes Lutz dancing into the zone. Is diving down in a great play by Episcopo to not allow a pass or shot get through. Murray couldn't keep that one as good enough. Chops it off the boards. Murray goes cross ice to Gagnon. Drops it off to Episcopo. And now the Warriors dumping in to make a change. Lutz tapped that one, lost it. Kicks it to herself, and then has it poked away. Nolan, fresh off her goal, dances around, dances to her left. She'll skate all the way in. Fires it towards the net, didn't get there. And now here comes the go. Warriors have responded well to this Eagles rush of 3 goals as they put up 2 of their own. Lead is shrunk by 1 as Strop will take it. Finds it up to Legault. Legault, a great move on. Berezny fires one, and Humphreys gloves that one and freezes it up with 2:51 to go. Berezny looking to dance through a couple Warriors, and she does. And then finally loses it, but her teammate Abby Toompak was there to pick it up. As Irish Newland will find that loose puck right near center ice. Loses it. And Caden Birch dumps that one in. Episcopo just sends that one off the boards and into the ego zone. Icing waved off as Newland finds it up to Berezny. She goes up to Smith, and here comes Emma Smith, and lost it. Hardy with a beautiful play on defense. As Hardy goes down to the ice, and she still down, does not look good. As that one's wristed, and Episcopo blocks that one before it got there. Hardy gets up and skates off the ice. You'll love to see that. Never a good sight when they're down on the ice, laying there with a play still going on. But now here come the Eagles. Newland to Rumps. Here comes Bree Rumps. Toe drags, loses it, poked away. The Warriors, Rogers, could not find that one, and now she'll pick it up and dump it down. Newland touches that puck. Ref's arm is in the air. And we'll get a 2-minute penalty on the Eagles with 1:19 to go. So we'll have 41 seconds of layover time if the Warriors don't score in the rest of this period. Face off coming from the blocker side of Humphreys. Going to the box is EJ Middendorf. She's had a fairly good game so far. Here comes Sitterly dancing through the ice. Had that one poked away. They're trying to match Green's shorthanded goal, and here comes Sitterly. Makes a nice pass over to Toompak, who lost it. There's Abby Toompak. Will dump it down, waste a little bit of time. Nolan's just going to fire that one all the way back down, and that's a good 30 seconds off the penalty. There's a Whitnick. Will dance around. And here come the Warriors. 40 seconds to go in the period. Whitnick all the way down the left side. Skates around, wraps around. Loses it, and it's picked up by Kuzbel. As Nolan really just boxing her out, not allowing Kuzbel to get that puck to him. Puck coming in for a little bit out. As out in front, that puck is bouncing and then cleared away by Goodneck. 10 seconds to go. Do the Warriors have one last push in them? Gagnon dancing around. Loses it behind the net. 2 seconds. Just fires that one off the boards. Buzzer sounds into 2. After a 5-goal second period, it's 3-5 Warriors. I hope he muted me. Okay. You good? Beautiful. Welcome into the third period, in which the second period we saw 5 goals. 3 from the Eagles and 2 from the Warriors. As the Eagles playing with a little bit more energy. You can see the improvements from the first to the second periods here. Green playing a little 2-man game with Murray. She'll lose that one, but Gagnon there to pick it up. Gagnon back to Murray. Dances at the blue line. Goes cross ice to Episcopo, who sends it down underneath the net. As that one sent towards the slot, and what a play. Good enough getting her stick in the way. Would have been a sure thing, a one-timer opportunity. And then cleared all the way down. Icing waved off by the ref. And it's forced to reset is Terpstra. She's just holding it behind her net. Now finally pushes out. And the Warriors looking to break out. Little through pass up to Kuzball. She gets hit hard, but still manages to keep the puck. And Nolan with a great poke check on Kuzbell. Grenier in there to poke it free. Kuzbell circling at it with Middendorf. Middendorf getting physical. Runs into her own teammate. Rhea Rumps. Puck escapes. So the Warriors have to tag up, allow Middendorf to reset, but not what you want to see when you're trying to break out on offense. Especially when you're down 2, needing to mount a comeback here. There's Whitnick, dancing key. Sydney here, playing a great game so far. And Nolan finds that loose puck. Goes up, Lutz couldn't keep it on her stick. Warriors were in the midst of a change. Lutz would have had almost a breakaway for a bit. But Warriors get their change, Eagles get theirs. 2 minutes gone by. Wristed on net. Humphreys flashes the leather and freezes it up. Bask on that shot attempt. Great scoring opportunity. But Humphreys flashing the leather and playing to her strengths. That glove side. She loves that glove, and she's showing you why. Face off one by the Warriors. Murray had that one poked. That one sent towards the net. Goes wide. Gagnon makes a nice move as she circles around. And then that one sent towards the net. Rebound is batted around and poked free. Lutz found the loose puck and scooped it away from her goalie out of the way of the arm. Costello lays a hit, and the ref arm is in the air, and we'll get another penalty on the Eagles. This Costello is going to head off into the box for 2 minutes. The Eagles putting their penalty kill unit on. Peter, Goodenough, Rumps, and Nolan. Puck is dropped, and the Warriors win that face-off draw. Green, she's got 3 goals, 1 assist. I want to say she was slowed down in that second period, but she wasn't. She's got 3 out of the 5 for the Warriors. Responsible for 4 out of the 5, and she has looked tremendous. Gagnon drops it off. Murray's got the other one in a pad stop by Humphreys. Eagles cleared all the way out of the zone as Rumps giving chase all the way down. Barely beat out by Green. Calling for a sub. As Green goes coast to coast. Look at her just glide. So smooth. As into the slot and a wrist shot up high. Humphreys gets the blocker to it. Whitnick had a great opportunity. And that puck's taken away. Sydney Heater makes a nice little deep move. As that puck was kind of held up right there at the blue line, and now the Eagles shorthanded coming into the offensive zone. Behind the net and around the world it goes. Siddeley Good enough, tried to cut it off, knocked away the stick of one of the Warrior players, and now Heater just keeps it out of the zone and clears it away. 30 seconds to go. Eagles coming off. Nolan tried to come off, but she'll retreat back. As that one wristed just high and wide, right over the crossbar. Whitnick with another great attempt. As Gagnon fighting with Nolan right at the board line. Gilmore now fires one, blocked away by Newland as that one went off her skate. And now Newland will pick that puck up. And now here comes Maya Berezny out of the box. Penalty is over. Wanting icing was Lennon, not going to get it. And here we are, up to Rogers. Rogers had that one poked away and free. And now here comes Newland, the defenseman, trying to make a play of her own, and she couldn't as it got taken away. Legault makes a nice little sidestep. Another one, Legault all the way around, wristed up into the equipment. And frozen up. .14:41 to go after that was frozen up in the equipment of Alexis Humphreys. Newland talking to the ref, not liking what he's saying. But she'll play on, played a decent game so far. As Green going at Middendorf, and that one backhanded, and then been sitting frozen up again. Just 4 seconds came off the clock. And we'll watch Green and Middendorf duel once again. As that one goes up behind the net where Middendorf will scoop the rebound. And then taken away by Green. Green gets leveled and out of the one-timer, and Whitnick fanned on it. But the Warriors just keep attacking, and Green looking for revenge. What a move. Green in, and oh, Alexis Humphreys says no. What a robbery. A great play. Green has had her number all night, but Humphreys, a little measure of revenge on that one. As Newland has that one poked away by Gagnon. And Gagnon comes in on Birch and fires. Humphreys once again another great save and freezes it up with the glove. Right off the chest. Onto the ice, got the glove over top. 13:54. And we'll see this draw coming from the glove side. Gagnon, Wolford. As they're tied up as that puck goes all the way around the net for Pisbell. She'll wrap. And then Costello playing great defense, not allowing a shot off as Gagnon tried to go back to a defenseman and couldn't. Having to wait just a second to tag up and then just dumping it down on the Warriors. Costello has it taken away by Grenier. Goes to the backhand and then a great cross ice save. Post to post goes Humphreys and robbing Kuzbel. As Cochran trying to clear and can't. The Eagles trying to clear, get the puck out of the zone. Humphreys playing out of her mind to start this third period, keeping her team in it so far. Warriors change. Cochran gets ran off the puck and takes down Johnson, I think that was. And now scrum right along as it comes free into the slot. No Warriors there. Backhanding that one out was Cochran. Now Bask will pick it up behind the net. Send one towards the middle. It's loose and free and goes wide. Rogers just sends it once again. Bounces around. Backhand kicked up and goes wide. Wristed on net from near the face-off circle, and Humphreys once again got down, got the pad on it. Bask fighting with Costello, and then Bask sends that one through the middle to no one, all the way back down. No one coming on the ice. Cochran coming off. Good enough coming on. Eagles making a switch. Going down was Murray. tied up there with Cormier. They both pop back up. And now the Warriors look to reset. Cross ice. That one's towards Humphries and goes wide. Icing waved off. Nolan goes to good enough. She couldn't quite handle that one. It goes all the way back down, where it came from. A little less on that one as Lutz will pick it up to Nolan, which will wheel and deal. Sitterly had that one poked away. Green tried to make a nice deep move, had it taken away. Getting a little, both teams pressing a little bit, both teams turning it over. That is good enough. Sends it towards the middle. Two Eagles there. Neither of them got it, and it's picked up by the Warriors off the boards. Here comes Grenier and wristed, and Humphries coming all the way out. Never gave her an angle, and it's frozen up. Alexis Humphries has 6 straight saves to start this third period. Just about 9 minutes gone by, and we've seen a whole lot of shots from the Warriors. Eagles have had a few, not a lot when you're down by 2, though. Let's see what they can do in the last 11 minutes. As Berezny trying to get it free. She can as it comes free to the Warriors. Canyon in for the Warriors. So is Kuzbel. As now it comes free to Berezny. As Berezny lost it, she gets tripped up. Ref's not going to call anything. And now that one, Newland nearly poked it away. There's Episcopo, just backhands that one. Canyon. Kuzbel. Kuzbel lost it. Newland couldn't find that one. Smith in there. And now here comes Berezny. One-on-one with the defender. Makes a move, and then what a poke check. A great play. Once again, Peyton Gilmore stopping what would have been an excellent scoring opportunity. But this Indiana Tech defense has been stout. I know they've let up 3 goals, but they have been playing exceptionally. As picked up behind the net goes Terpstra. Goes up to Rogers. Rogers dumps it in the zone where Baskell Johnson will try to fight for it along with Reese Hastings. Middendorf. Emma Smith wasn't really ready for it as she was just kind of nonchalantly skating along. Would have had an empty offensive zone to skate into as Humphries makes another save. Another wrist shot. That one from Murray. Ref's arm in the air. Goes back down. Subs coming on for the Eagles. Costello and Cochran. Fallon comes out of the zone. Costello puts it right back into the zone. And then once again, Rumps and Costello collide. And here come the Warriors in into the zone. Goes the go. Sent that one towards Whitnick in the slot, and then it went way wide on redirect. And Bree Rumps. Awkward fall down on that one. Just lost the puck. Off the boards and out of the zone it goes. Circling around goes Cochran. There's Cormier on the ice now. She'll send it off the boards looking for Wolford. Layla Wolford wasn't ready for it. Out of position. Oh, what a great through pass up to Gagnon. Gagnon in. Backhanded Humphries once again. All the way up to the task. Another great save. She has really come alive this third period. Really willing her team to stay in this fight. Trying to be that spark of energy. Trying to get the team to play for her as she's doing for them. Comes out of her crease to stop it with Costello, who's going to fling it around the boards. Cormier tries to clear and can't. Cochran and Johnson fighting for it as Cochran makes a nice move. Goes to Cormier, can't connect on that pass as it's picked up by Grenier. And now Into the zone comes Rogers. Rogers trying to go through the legs of Nolan. Having none of that was Regan Nolan. And now Sydney Heater. Cross ice to Cormier and could not connect on that pass. Good enough. Fires one right off the board. It's picked up by Murray, who sends one right at the head of Good enough. Accidentally, of course, but a little scary. And now Murray's got it. Backhands that one. Nobody there. Sam Sitterly, captain of the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Stops on a dime. Flings it towards the slot and intercepted. Giving chase was Sitterly once again on that rebound, and we will have a stoppage in play with just under 6.5 to go for an icing call. 5-3 with the third. We've seen a lot of action in on one end, but it's not the end that the Eagles were hoping. But Alexis Humphreys really playing in between the pipes well. We'll have a face-off from the glove side of Lennon. And we'll have a little bit of an extended break as the Indiana Tech Warriors are going to take a timeout here with 6.5. Go over the game plan, reset the team, get your breath back, and really just play your best form of hockey as you can for these last 6 minutes. And just not let the Eagles back into the game. Timeout is over, and you see both benches getting height, trying to really dial up the energy in the building. And look at the benches having a competition here. That's what you love to see. As that face-off is won by the Warriors. Around the boards it goes. Kept in the zone. Sitterly picks it up. Out in front goes Lutz, and she couldn't bury it. Was sitting back post, and Sitterly with a dime of a pass. But off the bouncing stick of Lutz, that would have been an absolute barn burner of a goal had we gotten it to go. Middendorf makes a nice move, but Sitterly to Lutz. Lutz, Middendorf, and that one's saved and chopped up into the nets off the pad. And we'll have another whistle with 5:49 for the out-of-bounds puck. Bouncing puck on the face-off is won and taken by the Warriors, streaking through the neutral zone. Goes Grenier, and she's still got it. Fires one, and it goes low and wide. Gagnon fighting with Nolan, and Sitterly with that one. Middendorf came in. Nobody knew where the puck was for a sec, as now Middendorf picks it up. Nolan circles the boards, clears. And behind her net goes Gilmore. Getting chase on that. Poke check is Emma Smith. Couldn't quite do it. As Gilmore went coast to coast, dumped it in. Nolan off the boards. Good enough, couldn't complete the catch. And now here come the Eagles. Nolan once again sends one towards the center. Berezny's just going to dump it down. Tumpach giving chase. Newland came down trying to get the loose puck. And now Tumpach Goes cross ice. Emma Smith loses it. Tried to make a shot and she fanned on that one. Puck is cleared with 4:30 to go. Newland, what can she do to facilitate a little bit? She finds Abby Toompak, who then loses it. But Maya Berezny streaking through, finds the loose puck. And that one just goes too far for Caden Birch. Dumps it into the zone. Eagles tag up. Through the neutral zone come the Warriors. Newland. Toompak's got it now, and Rogers giving chase. So here comes Rogers. Loose puck picked up by Whitnick. Off the boards around the world once again. Green's got it. Newland getting a little physical over there. And Smith's just going to fling that one the length of the ice. Clear it. And icing. We have 3:39 to go. Eagles looking tired. Can't change because of the icing call. We'll see if they can mount a miraculous comeback with 3:39. Green going at that draw with Toompak, and Toompak gets the better of her. Trying to clear was Birch, and she can't now. Murray's got it. She'll go backhand to Whitnick behind the goal. Gilmore to Whitnick. Newland pokes at it. Fights with Murray. Smith fanned on it, couldn't clear. Murray, what a through pass shot. Humphreys once again out of her box, cutting off all angles. And a great save on Haley Terpstra. Eagles making changes now. Humphreys calling for icing, and she's going to get it with 2:58 to go. Middendorf and Green on this left side face-off draw, and Green wins that one. Murray's got it. Comes in on Goodenough. Goodenough finds the loose puck that came off of Murray's stick. Goes off the boards for Middendorf. She's got one tonight. And up to Sam Sitterly. Tried to snipe one lower left post. Just went a little too wide. It's around and free to Middendorf. Middendorf will wrist one. Some traffic got through, but then was caught and frozen up fairly easily by Rose Lennon. .223 to go. Eagles can't quite win that draw and keep it in the zone as Nolan lost it. Sitterly couldn't find it. Now Nolan's going to go cross ice to Caitlin Lutz, who's going to dump one in. Emily Hardy is there to pick it up for the Warriors. The Eagles giving some pokes and just escaping the zone right out of the outstretched stick of Regan Nolan. Lutz reversing Fields. She couldn't as it got taken away. Sydney Goodenough finds the loose puck in her zone. Sends one towards Bree Rumps, who then has it poked away. Goodenough. Up to Middendorf. Middendorf. Lutz, and we got an offsides. With 1:25 to go, and the Eagles were in. Neutral zone face-off draw. Green going against Cormier, and the Eagles Costello came in to pick that one up from her defensive zone. And Selena Cochran will find that in her own zone. Chipped up as she tried to clear and can't. Now she'll go off the boards to Sydney here. Kept in the zone by the Warriors. Dumping it down there was Terpstra. As Basco go to the backhand of Johnson. And through the center it goes and escapes out of the zone. Tagging up by the Warriors, but Costello couldn't get that puck as it was dumped into the zone. Johnson giving chase, knocked her down. And now the Eagles clear once again on the opposite side, and here comes Cormier. Cormier dancing and sent that one. It's chopped up and around into the backhand and just went wide. It went off the glove on the initial shot and bounced straight up, and that one went wide from Costello. Cross ice, Murray in. Murray to the forehand and just went wide. Costello got back. It just chopped her stick. It's not going to matter as the buzzer sounds and the Indiana Tech